It was the best day in the universe, except for the days that were better. So I was up early today. I couldn't sleep on one of my arms, so I just decided to start creating. Started working on a new bag, pinning all the pieces and cutting them together. When I'm feeling stressed about upcoming things, if possible, I get creative and I make something, and it's so calming. This is another thing that I made back in the day when stress was pushing me to creativity. It's one of my junk journals, and I just poured myself into this, and I took a bunch of family pictures to Kinko's to get them copied so that I could do what I wanted with them. That's darling! That's after we cut our hair and donated it to Locks for Love. And yeah, I will do a full flip through of this someday. Got lots of short stories and dramatic pictures. Look at me! And oh wow, I was so little. That was me when I was like my kid's age. I'm wearing the same shirt I wore yesterday because I couldn't find any other tank top. And I don't want to have, and I didn't want to wear like a loose like shirt of Morton's because it just didn't feel pretty, you know. We're finally gonna make the trip to take the stuff of mine that, you know, I wasn't gonna take back with me to Sweden, that didn't want to leave my parents stuck with. And I'm finally taking all that stuff to a secondhand shop. Yay!
And then hopefully also buying some tank tops.
Yeah! Need some more tank tops. And I was really sad that in Sweden I only saw black and brown shoes, so hopefully I'll get a cheap pair of shoes that are not black or brown. That's the plan.
Hey, you can also get like very dark blue.
Hi, my friend. I'm so glad that you're here. So this is going to be one of my last videos that I make in Utah for a while, because we're leaving Monday like afternoon. So there'll be tomorrow's video, and then I'm going to be taking a few days break from posting the daily videos, because I'm going to be traveling. But then I'll be picking it back up again. Considering doing not too high pressure vlogist, where like if I don't have a video ready to press upload by 9:30 p.m. It'll go the next day, or it'll be much shorter, because I really do want to prioritize, you know, time for the other things in my life. And yeah, so not a lot has happened today, so there's not going to be much vlog footage, if any. I don't even remember if I recorded anything today. I napped today, and on days when I nap, I forget everything else. This video is going to be me talking about the significance of my tattoo. Still can't believe I have a tattoo. So, I'm not going to be holding it this angle because it's not comfortable. So this has a lot of significance for me, because it holds a lot of meaning about my time in France and how God called us to serve with covenant players in France is a whole story in itself, and the time of our ministry there is many stories in of itself. And I think I really want to get me and Morton to sit down and share about our memories and what God did and our experiences, because his memory is better than mine, so we can kind of work together in that. But the meaning of this is in the 1600s or so. I should have researched this before making this video. There was a big persecution against Protestants. The king made it so that it was illegal to be Protestant. You had to be Catholic. And it was really, so in that sense, it was a political thing, not a religious thing, really. But if people were caught having Protestant church services, they were arrested. Pastors were killed, were tortured and killed. Men were sent to the big rowing ships, you know, Ben-Hur. The women were sent to live in a tower, and the children were sent to be not monks and nuns, and there were dire consequences for even having a Bible. It was illegal to have a Bible. And so a lot of French people escaped France, and they went all over the place. Like the reason that there's denim in America, you know, jeans, is there were people from a place in France called Nîmes, de Nîmes, you know, of Nîmes. So it's influenced, this persecution has influenced a lot of culture and history. So this is a symbol of that people said, we follow the king, we are French, but we want to follow the Holy Spirit in how we worship. And there's a lot of significance all over the place. There's 12 dots around that represent the 12 apostles, and 4 things are about the 4 Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And my favorite part is the hearts here, and they represent that without love, it's all meaningless. And I was just reading in James 1:27 the other day. If you don't keep track of your mouth, if you don't watch what comes out of your mouth, your religion is worthless. Pure, undefiled religion that is acceptable to God is to care for widows and orphans in their trouble, and to keep yourself from being polluted by the world. And without love, we're just trying to keep ourselves separate in the wrong way. Without love, it's all meaningless. And yeah, in this and that's the historical meaning of it, but there's just the personal meaning that God gave me the strength to learn and work in another language after German. And I was so scared and I was so overwhelmed. And this is just one of many times in my life where I was terrified of another thing, terrified of the unknown. And I'm going into the unknown some more. And I just have to hold on to this truth that God was with me then. He will continue to be with me now, and I don't have to be afraid. And I will definitely be talking more about all this, all about the memories, about the calling to France, because there's so much to share, and I'm excited to share. That's one of the reasons I made this channel, was that there's a lot in my heart and a lot in my experiences that I think can really be uplifting and encouraging. So I'm really glad that you're here listening to me blabber on. I think I will just stop now, and I would love to hear any more questions that you would have. And yeah, I will just say hugs and nostrils of death, unibrow of awesome, and gray hairs of wisdom. Was that a dramatic hair shake? Thank you for being my friend. Thank you so much for the comments, for talking to me, for just letting me know that you were there. That means so much to me. That's my favorite thing about making videos, is just connecting with you and talking to you in the comments. If you'd rather not be a comment writer, you can send me personal messages or whatever. You can, I think my email address is like connected if you ever wanted to email me instead. So yeah, I hope to see you tomorrow, and then after tomorrow I'm going to take a few days break, and then I will get back into making videos. Bye!